CGPA वाकई में मैटर करता है मतलब
Don't you think that nowadays companies are expecting very much more from freshers?
What technology do you learn in the starting of your journey?
And one thing I just want to tell you guys to motivate you also, whatever work you guys do showcase or do publish it. Okay, I published it because I just wanted to showcase my work, right? And now can you imagine what are the downloads? It's 100k, more than 100k.
I'm in digital marketing. I am doing work like promotion, like paid reviews, paid install, paid download. तो सर इसमें भी कुछ हो सकता है किया
देखो मनी तो बहुत है, आपको पता है ना?
हाँ, मनी तो इसमें बहुत है,
लेकिन जिसे बोलते हैं ना कंटेंट में,
हाँ,
तो उसके लिए लेजिट काम करना पड़ेगा। तो
अभी मैं 3 साल तक ये काम कर रहा था, इसमें करीब मैं हर महीने 1 लाख रुपए कमा लेता था। बट अब जाके क्या हुआ, गूगल के एल्गोरिदम चेंज हो गया, मैं रिव्यूज़ करता हूँ वो डिलीट कर देता है गूगल, नहीं
तो
होता।
यहाँ पे ही गेम अप करनी है हमें, दैट वी नीड टू स्टार्ट लर्निंग द एल्गोरिथम्स।
CGPA वाकई में मैटर करता है मतलब
देखो कुछ कंपनीज के लिए करते हैं, जैसे मैंग होगी, राइट, बिकॉज दे हैव देयर सेट ऑफ क्राइटेरियाज दैट परसेंट शुड बी लाइक ओवरऑल 60% एंड ऑल दोस काइंड ऑफ थिंग, बट द वर्ल्ड नेवर एंड्स देयर, राइट? यू कैन स्टार्ट फ्रॉम समवेयर एल्स, देन स्टार्ट रेजिंग द लेडर्स. Maybe you not enter right now into the Facebook or Google or any other company. Yeah, see me, I also didn't join any of the man companies or any other non-company, though I started from IBM, right? But it's your journey, enjoy it, and in whatever company you are, just make sure.
Don't you think that nowadays companies are expecting very much more from freshers? Like competitions are very high and layoffs are getting very higher. So what are your thoughts about that?
See, about the layoffs, some of the when we talk about these companies which are giant companies like Infosys, TCS, right? What they do whenever they take any kind of tender, so they create a backup team as well with them, right? Which they call non-productive team sometimes, where they put them on the bench, right? So what happens, those people who are on the bench, they clear them first. The reason is they are also not getting the funding from the US or from the European countries. But this is just going to be ended on to 2023. You need not to be worried. Once you guys are post-graduated, another portal will open for you guys. Even I'm telling you, in India for next 5-10 years, there are going to be a lot of opportunities for you guys. There is a project going on from the Indian government, which is ONDC. If you guys have heard about Bhim Pay, how many of you have actually registered on Bhim Pay? Everyone. Maybe you don't remember. Right now we are using Google Pay or Phone Pay, but actually so there is another protocol which is ONDC, Open Network for Digital Commerce, and that actually whole thing is not done by the government itself. They are being distributed to the local vendors. Our organization, they have also taken this contract, and I'm now going to start working over there as a product manager. So ONDC is like there was a monopoly earlier, Amazon, Flipkart, right? So they can, or Zomato, Swiggy, they can charge you anything for a order, right, for a food item. But now once the ONDC is implemented on any of the marketplace application, if you are searching, you need a Nike shoe, or maybe you are just searching like paneer do pyaza, so you will have at least 5-10 options, and you can choose whichever has good rating or whichever is the right price which suits you or your pocket. You can pick that and then you can go, right? In that way, the monopoly of the Zomato and Swiggy, that will also end, because they were taking a lot from our pockets.
But that will increase, like the good restaurant, the like chain restaurant, or maybe the big infrastructure, right? They'll have a monopoly on that app as well, right? I mean, that's how the algorithm works. So the small business who just got started, how they sustain in that type of market.
So let me explain you this thing again. Nobody can create monopoly over there. How? I, as an individual user, or I have a small shop, right, and I sell veg or non-veg, I can also register on a seller portal of ONDC, and I can also start offering my services, right? So when somebody is searching for paneer tikka or any kind of Chinese item, right, if I am in the geo-fencing location, and that geolocation like 5 kilometers or 1 kilometer in the circle, and if my name or my item is also listed over there, right, then it is again end users liberty and their choice that which one they want to choose.
So it may be like what I think is when it comes to business, it depends on the user's faith, right? Let me just give you an example of Africa. There is the pure domination of Bajaj when it comes to the two-wheeler market in Africa, right? China have entered Africa now. They are doing a lot of development product, but still the two-wheeler market is inaccessible for China because the Africans have the faith over Bajaj. So how to break that, like that monopoly over Bajaj? I mean, Chinese are giving them the more good bikes, but still they do have faith. So, like to break that faith, to sustain in the market.
I totally agree. I get it. See, now the difference you see. If you are going for Bajaj, they are offering two-wheelers, right? The amount is like 30,000, 40,000, 1 lakh, right? That's a big amount. If you want to spend that amount, you need to think twice, right? And you will go for the face value. You will go for the reputation of the company, right? But this is just the food items or the small items, grocery items, right? You definitely will go and give a chance to the other people also, other players in the market also, because the amount is like 50 rupees, 100 rupees, 500. So both the games are completely different. And yes, the person who has already, the company who's already established, they always have an advantage over the other people, those who are coming. But we have seen Google Pay was there, though Phone Pay, they come into the picture and they are doing good. So it is always creating a new brands, and Indian people, Indian youth, they are always into experiments. They always they want to explore new things, right? So this ONDC thing is the right move from the government. I mean, that's my point.
What technology do you learn in the starting of your journey? Java, only Java, and what about
Actually,
because today the demand is of full stack development.
Started from C actually, and then C++, the basics of OOPS, abstraction, polymorphism, and inheritance, everything, and then started working on Java because Java, there was an ambiguity in C++ which was taken care by the Java, right?
Yeah.
So I found my interest in Java, right? And then when I started working as a mobile application developer, at that time actually mobile application just started. And I found that I also have a phone. Why don't I create one application which will be my created application, right? And I can start exploring and show it to the other person. So that is why I started working as an Android developer. And one thing I just want to tell you guys to motivate you also, though motivation is very temporary, discipline is going to make the change for you guys. But for the motivation, whatever work you guys do showcase or do publish it. Okay, if you guys have Android phones, you can search Rahul Malhotra buzzer. It is just simple, silly, stupid application which has just a buzzer. If you click on that and you get time in milliseconds, right? And I published it because I just wanted to showcase my work, right? And now can you imagine what are the downloads? It's 100k, more than 100k. So that is the power of execution. So you guys must showcase your work, must publish your work. You never know when your work is going to pay back to you. That application actually gives me money now.
Which skill set we should target for Android development except Kotlin?
Java first. I must say Java is a very important thing. Learn about Java. Because you learn about the memory efficiency in that, and then Kotlin for sure.
So what about Flutter?
Flutter is now it's a new player. We cannot say that it is just settling its feet, but after the React Native, Flutter is actually a second cross-platform.
Flutter provides mobile application as well, iOS. For that,
It's a cross-platform thing, right? Where you can develop iOS and Android both. Before that, we were focusing on the React Native because React Native had a very huge community. Facebook was built on React Native, Instagram, and Airbnb, I think also, Uber was also, right? But now Flutter is taking place.
I think LinkedIn was based developed on the Flutter.
Probably they might be converting it, but LinkedIn was developed way back.
Why the other organization or companies choose the native development?
See, that completely depends on the requirement. One of my client, those who are in, they are in medical thing. They have a hospital and they provide the consultancy for their patients, and we are developing one face application for them, and the face application records the 30 seconds video, and then they render the facial experience, these expressions, and using the veins and everything, we actually determine what are the kind of problems or symptoms that patient has, right? We started developing that application in React Native cross-platform, but the technology which we were following, OpenCV, right, and the media graph, that was not being supported by React Native. That is why we had to move to the native application development, Android. So these are some of the limitations of these cross-platform applications. That is why I told you in the very start that because of the specific requirements, the companies choose the platforms. Codes right motion.
Sir, I'm in digital marketing. I am doing work like promotion, like paid reviews, paid install, paid download. तो सर इसमें भी कुछ हो सकता है करियर लाइक इसमें भी मैंने मनी अर्निंग कर रखी है।
देखो मनी तो बहुत है, आपको पता है ना?
हाँ, मनी तो इसमें बहुत है,
लेकिन जिसे बोलते हैं ना कंटेंट में,
हाँ,
तो उसके लिए लेजिट काम करना पड़ेगा। तो अगर मैं वो बात कर रहा था ना डिजिटल मार्केटिंग के लिए, एल्गोरिदम स्टडी करो, क्रिएट गुड कोर्स। अगर आपको ये पता है एल्गोरिदम्स कैसे काम करते हैं, मे बी यू कैन क्रिएट अ गुड कोर्स फॉर योरसेल्फ एंड स्टार्ट सेलिंग ऑनलाइन ऑन यूट्यूब और एनी अदर प्लेटफॉर्म। वो ज़्यादा लेजिट होगा आपके लिए और वो ज़्यादा लंबा खेलोगे उसमें, है ना?
तो एक्चुअली इसमें अभी मैं 3 साल तक ये काम कर रहा था, इसमें करीब मैं हर महीने 1 लाख रुपए कमा लेता था। बट अब जाके क्या हुआ, गूगल के एल्गोरिदम चेंज हो गया। मैं रिव्यूज़ करता हूँ, वो डिलीट कर देता है गूगल। मैं इंस्टॉल कराता हूँ, वो नहीं
तो
होता।
यहाँ पे ही गेम अप करनी है हमें, दैट वी नीड टू स्टार्ट लर्निंग द एल्गोरिदम्स। सिर्फ वो जो आपने सीखा वो बहुत अच्छा सीखा है ना। देखो अब आपको एक कॉन्फिडेंस होगा कि यार कमा सकता हूँ, कर
कॉन्फिडेंस
सकता हूँ, राइट? नाउ स्टार्ट गेटिंग लिटिल मोर टेक्निकल, learn about the algorithms, learn about the executions, operations समझो, और फिर एक प्रॉपर कोर्स बना के और बिजनेस समझो, सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट।
सर BCA में लगता था कि इसी में जाऊंगा मैं डिजिटल मार्केटिंग में, बट बाद में जब ये सब हुआ कि गूगल के नए एल्गोरिदम आ गए,
तो वो तो
लगा
आएंगे,
कि
हर साल आएंगे। कितने आ चुके हैं आपको पता है आपको?
हाँ सर, आते ही रहते हैं।
12 से 13 आ चुके हैं,
हाँ।
है ना? तो यू नीड वही मैं जब अपग्रेड, स्टे कंसिस्टेंट, लर्न कंसिस्टेंट।